How old were you when you first got on the motorcycle?
Lord, I wasn't able to ride when I was working and all, so I was probably right about 50, I guess, when I really got into riding.
Really?
Well, 45, yeah, probably about 45, because I rode for a couple years before I retired. We were on the interstate up there around Frankfort, Kentucky, as I recall, and there was a transfer truck in the right lane, 18-wheeler, and we were going to go around him. And by the time we got up to his tractor, he backed off, you know, and I glanced down to see what was going on, and what it was there was a Volkswagen coming down the ramp trying to beat the truck. And just so happened as our motorcycles cleared the truck, this guy came across both lanes and he clipped me on my saddlebag on my motorcycle, and it ricocheted me off to the medium strip. And I about had it geared down, and the front tire dug into the sediment there at the bottom of the, like a little ravine type thing.
Yes, sir.
And when it dug down, it just bucked me up and threw me off the motorcycle. And I apparently landed on my head, and it snapped my head backwards, and the vertebrae right there at my neck. Sometimes you feel like you're a burden on them. And like I used to be real active about doing stuff around the house and the yard and all. And now you see stuff and you just, I'll have to get somebody else to do it, when even after 10 years, to gain more use. My hands, of course, as you can see, all my fingers are curled up, and except for the index finger, I'm able to type with that index finger. So I can get a lot of stuff done with that little index finger. I've had to learn how to adjust my arms. And with my shoulders, I got pretty good movement with my shoulders, but from about the bicep down is pretty numb, but it's something you just learn to live with. There was a lot of kids in there that were injured, and you never once heard any of them kids complain, and they did everything they could. And I got inspiration from, I say kids, teenagers and stuff. I think I got a lot of inspiration from them, and I was like, well, yeah, I still got a lot to offer society, I thought, and that I was going to do the same. I was going to give it my best effort. Plus, I had some good folks that worked with me in rehab. I would be glad to talk to anybody that had a crisis in their life. That the thing is, I look at that there's always going to be a brighter tomorrow. You got to just hang in there, and you got to work for it. You can't just sit on your butt and wait for it to come to you. In your mind, you got to come up with. I think you got to decide. You know, am I just going to give up, or am I going to make the most of what I've got and work with it?